The title is not misleading. This is potentially the last live stream of WWE Supercard and potentially the last WWE Supercard video that I go for, that I make, because this campaign mode here, it ruined me. The fact that I needed the Bayley to get this Batista, and we were so close. We were getting it in the top 300, and now it's 322, all because we didn't have that freaking Bayley from Super Showdown. This is it. That's literally the only thing that I was needing. And if we could get it, I would get her 100 matches immediately, pro the card, put it into the campaign mode, and get the Batista. But it requires doing these Super Showdowns. And the thing is, I did literally everything else. I got all of the rewards in Boom. All the way through. I've had that multiple times, the Infinite Pack. I've done all of the event cards. We've got the Pro Leagues of The Miz, the new static card. We've done Crack the Case every single day. We've completed the Battle Pass. I even gave away multiple Battle Passes as well. And the only thing left is Super Showdown. Paul Williams says hello. Hello, Paul Williams. Thank you for coming along. Jordan Scotland says good morning. Good morning, Jordan. I just feel like if I can't do this, then we're done. Oh wow. Paul Williams, member for 13 months of TCG Decklist Champion, says, I'm sorry to hear you've been struggling. I left a better message in Discord. Hope you're doing all right overall. Thank you very much for that, Paul. It really means a lot to me. Bruno Santos says, yo bro, don't give up. It's getting difficult. And Paul Williams gave $5 Australian. I think that's Australian. Thank you very much for that. It's A with $5. Thank you, Paul. That really does mean a lot to me. It's just ever since yesterday when we weren't able to complete campaign mode and everyone said that the Bayley was absolutely required. And then someone else in the team managed to get it and then said that they didn't even need the Bayley. And then I'm thinking, what am I doing here? It just made me really question a lot about playing this game. Great. Paul says, I had a similar experience playing Pokemon Masters. Bruno says, just think about all the time, money you've spent on it. It's really not worth it to stop. Paul says, I do hope that you can get what you need, mate. Okay, so only right arrows apply. Maybe. Let's try it. Oh, that was much easier than I thought. Paul says, ultimately though, I can understand taking a break from these sort of games if it does come to it. So yeah, I think we will be removing that one. I'm gonna go for one of these. Okay. Same alignment, different alignment, different alignment. Okay. Jordan Scotland says, I had many years away until a few weeks ago. Somehow the game always pulls you back though. Oh my god. So now it's different alignments. And then this last one is all different alignments. Alright, let's see if it's enough. Bruno Santos says, I'm still stuck trying to get Santa, and I'm so close. But time is short. I can't even see my points anymore because I'm so close. Well, that means that you should be very, very close to it then. Nope, that one's terrible. And that one's also terrible. Dang it. So, cards must have different alignments. Only down, only up. think we're just going to have to do that. Okay, we barely won that one. Next one is 1 down arrow. And then the last one is 3 up arrows, I believe. Off of Mare says, hey, welcome. So what we're trying to do is we are trying to get this Bailey. We just need one of it at 4,000. And if we can get that, we can get the Batista. And if we can't, then I think I'm just done with W Supercard. I feel like I've put too much into it. I've worked so hard. Completed every other mode other than Super Showdown. This is the one mode that I didn't. And because of that, I can't get the campaign card. And it literally, for anyone that didn't see the previous day, we are on the very, very last match. And I require that Bailey in order to win, it seems. We spent an hour and a half trying to beat that one match yesterday. Okay, so up arrows, power, everything must be the same. 4 down arrows. And then 4 down arrows again. Okay, so up only. Power must be the highest stat for 4. All cards must have the same alignment for 2. Okay. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. We're going to have to redraw those. Or we can do this. That made things worse. Offmore says, why did we done? Because we put too much into it. Oh my god. Okay, this is all down arrow as well, and it's 4. Okay, maybe another chance. Okay, so only right. Must have the same alignment. Only left. Damn it. Okay, expected that one. So now everything must have the same alignment. And then the last one is only left arrows. Oh my god, that wasn't enough. Then even if we go ahead and do this. Yeah, Sudeep says good luck, buddy. Thank you. Paul Williams says, yeah, good luck. Thank you. Marvel X Strike says, why would he be done? Because I don't like the way the game is at the moment, I suppose. I've put too much effort, too much time, too much money into it. And I hate that it's seemingly required to get this Bailey. guess. Oh, different power. So we need 53 more wins. Damn. Nope. Nope. Power, left, charisma. I think I might need to just do that. Okay. Big the Cat says hello. Hello, Big the Cat. Damn. Not that it matters. DTC Binder says, I've been playing Super Showdown for the Bailey so I can complete the campaign mode also. But I just can't get to round 14 consistently enough, and I've had no luck on the few times I have got there. Yes, that will replace this one. And I will take another static superstar. I'm going to edit the deck now. Let's remove... And we're going to do that again. Okay. Basically what that does is it thins out some of the weaker cards and only leaves the stronger ones behind. Big Hat says I just got into the final board of punches for free. You know what? I haven't actually checked the punches. Apparently we have a rare draft pick. Don't know why we've got a rare draft pick, but okay, we've got a Stephanie Vacour. Yeah, still have 2 hours and 2 minutes left to wait before we get another one. So all cards must have different. Then it's power for 4. Then all cards have to have the same alignment for 4. Let's try that. Then power has to be the highest alignment. That works out pretty well. We should win that one. Big the Cat says, I finally managed to get my first ever Santa card. Very, very cool. Congratulations. Vampire says, hello again, Cat. Hello again, Vampire. Now, everything has to have the same alignment. Which I don't think it matters, because I think we won the first 2 games anyway. So cards have to have different alignments, then right arrows, then strongest card. All cards must have the same alignments, then only right arrows. Vampire says, the Bale of Grind is upon you, getting close now. Well, let's take a quick look. We are, I think, at exactly 3,500 points. So we need 50 more wins, and that gets us the Bailey. If we get the 50 more wins, then we get the Bailey, we complete campaign mode, we get the Batista, and then I can rest. If we don't, I think I am sick and tired of W Supercard. So that is what is on the line here. Okay, so it's 3 different get out. 3 different 3 right, 1 strongest, 3 same, and then lastly 1 right. Okay, let's jump into it then. I don't know why there isn't something that can just tell you what the matches are when you're in the game. That would make things so much easier. So everything has to be different arrows. And the next one is 3 right. Okay, we lost that one. Okay, only down arrows apply. Then it has to be 3 of the same, and then it has to be 1 right arrow. Okay, we've won. Okay, so it's now 2 right, 1 left. And 2 different. I'm going to keep this one. Well, that sucks. We're just going to have to throw this match. Now 1 left, I'm going to be relying on that static Grayson Waller to pull out the victory for us. Then it has to be 2 different. Just to make sure. Oh my god, and that still wasn't enough. Damn it. So we need 49 more wins in Super Showdown. That'll give us the Bailey. And then we can complete campaign mode. Paul Williams says, laying down while watching back sore for my day. My goodness, you must have been up to some stressful things. Alright, chat. I'm going to ask for something from the chat here. We need 49 more games. And yes, DTC Binder, we have 1 Bailey. We need 49 more games. And I really, really have no energy. I don't want to keep playing this. I'm sick and tired of W Super Card. but I could use the help of you, the chat. So if someone in the chat can just type in 49, and then every time I get a win, lower it by 1, go 48, 47, 46, etc., so that I can visually see how close I am to getting the Bailey, then we might get through this. So if someone can write up 49, if someone's willing to do that task. Oh, and it says, damn, sorry mate, wishing you all the best. Just work. Okay. You're away at work. This is where you were, Paul Williams? It is currently 8:19 a.m. here in the home of Grand Cat. $49 more games. Paul Williams says I can try to. Alright, let's get back into this. 49 games. Let's go. Okay, apparently we can't go. We need to dust some things first. Almost seems like everything is determined to stop me. Paul Williams says just count down for 49, right? Yep. Every single game that I get, every single game that I win, just count down. Okay, all cards must have different alignments. Same alignment. And different alignments. Okay, so when that winner sign comes up, that means we've got one more. So there's only 48 left. Man, those aren't Great. Okay, 47. Oh, not yet. I thought it was 3 games. It's 5. Must have the same alignment. Okay. And same alignment. Alright, I've already lost track of how many it is we need to win. It's definitely less than 48, Paul. All cards must have different alignments. Oh, well, that works out nicely. Paul says my stream kind of freaked out, so there's a chance I missed a round. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're at the moment either. Okay, so this one is down arrows. Nope, just checking in case we got a better down arrow. Okay, so that says 1-5, so we should be at 44 now. Okay, so weakest, all cards are the same, power has to be high stat. And then the last one has to be power, has to be the highest stat. And then we're just going to have to try that and see how it works. Okay, we're good. And then it doesn't matter. So we're now down to 43 to go. Power highest, only down, only right. Power highest, only down, only right. Got it. Only down, only right. Damn. Ah, man. Okay, so we need to win these last two. So only down arrows. I think we need to re-roll that. Let's have different alignments. Then this one is only down arrows? No, only right arrows, okay. I think we need to re-roll that one as well. Only up arrows, okay, well we do have... Oh, we actually only need one up arrow. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. We did. Dang. Yeah, we do. Okay. So, only right, only up, same, up, and then left. Okay, that's a lot. So, let's try that. One right, one up, three different, two up, and one left. Alright, let's try this. So only right arrows apply. We do have one of those, and it's static. Let's hope that that is enough. Perfect. Next one is one up arrow. We're going to go with Jimmy Uso here, who's also static. Ah man, we lost that one. There has to be three different cards. There has to be two up and then one left. Let's redraw. think I'm going to try this. Oh my god. Okay. And then this one, just to make sure we win, because I don't trust the computer. Okay. We won. We managed to get it. Yes, that is very, very good. And that is not very good. So round 9, 3 rounds, 2 the same, 2 the same, 4 different. 2 the same, 2 the same, 4 different. Okay, got it. Let's try it. Excellent. Okay, and then we don't need to worry about this last one. Paul Williams says, I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. It's acting up a lot. I think we need better rules. Yep, that is much, much better. And that's also fantastic. So now we're into round 10, which is 1 power, 3 left, and 2 down. So 1 power, 3 left, and 2 down. I think it's time to remove some cards. Paul says, is that a free win? It is not. No, it is very not. We need 1 power, 3 left, and 2 down. That's what we need to win in this one, in round 10. This one is what's considered a boss fight. So power has to be the highest stat. Oh, that's not very good. Next one is 3 left. So if we do this, does that win? 600,000. Okay, we did. Next one, only left arrows apply. We have 2 of those. That is now 3. And then the last one is 2 down arrows. And now we don't even need to worry about the last one. And they're all down arrows anyway. Very cool. We're going to take a couple of static superstars. Okay, so this one we must play the weakest card. Ah, if it wasn't for that Randy Orton. It does have a plus 50% on it. I was going to give it plus 10%. Let's hope that that's enough. 424. Oh, we did. Paul says, congrats, you're doing well. We are. We're very, very well in this run. I think I'm going to take the 2 cheats, 3 rules. Okay, that one's terrible. That one is worse than what we currently have. No, I think I'm going to replace the up arrow one. Okay, so it's 3 the same, 4 down arrows, and then speed. 3 same, 4 down, 1 speed. Alright, let's try it. I mean, these are all the same, and they all have plus 100% boost. Perfect. Next one is 4 down arrows, which we have 3. I'm going to keep the redraws. 3, 6, 5. Okay, and we won. I thought we might need the redraws for the next one. I think I'm just happy with that. And we would have lost that match to Rey Mysterio, but thankfully we won the other 2 games. Okay, what do we need at this point? Probably another cheat, plus 25% stat bonus. And I think a static superstar is probably the best out of these, which gives us the Miz. Okay, so this next one is 1 power, 2 down, and 2 power. Hi, Chris Quilly. So 1 power, 2 down arrows, and then 2 power. So 1 power. So the next one is 2 down arrows. Yeah, I'm going to use this just in case. So 236. Paul Williams says, also, I know I lost count because of my Wi-Fi freezing, but you're definitely in the 30s now, sure? Oh, very cool. So we're going to do this. We're going to redraw. Next one is 2 powers. Let's try this one. 490. Vampire says, damn, you're getting far in that round, like 130 points at the moment. Oh, very cool. And then let's redraw this. Looks like that's what we need to go for. Okay, we still won. I think I need cheats more than I need superstars. Okay, we're now on round 14. So one more and then we're on the round 15 plus. So we currently have the bonus chance of getting the Bailey or the Soul Ruka. And we get 3 retro draft picks. Round 15 seems to be the same. Someone said hi, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming along to the stream. So this one is 7 rounds. Oh my god. Okay. So it's 1 up. 2 same. 1 left. 2 same. 3 same. 2 left. And 2 power. Okay. Let's try it then. I can't believe we don't have an up arrow immediately. We're just going to have to redraw. I think. Yep. We might lose this one. I'm going to put the 50% bonus on him. To give him at least a chance. So it's 240,000. Against 460,000. Absolutely no chance. So now it has to be 2 of the same. We do get a plus 25% bonus here, so I'm going to put another 25% bonus on it, so it's plus 50%. 939. Oh my god, we lost that one as well. Now it's 1 left arrow. That Undertaker is not going to be enough. We're going to have to rely on Ultimate Warrior to win this one. Which he didn't, which means we need to win all 4 of the next games. It needs to be 2 that's the same. We don't have any redraws left. Then it's 3 that's the same. I think we just need to play this as it is. Even that wasn't enough. With a plus 100%, like we had the plus 50% twice on the right arrows. Well, unfortunately, now we can't win because the opponent has 4 wins. Even if we win the next 3, we still lose. So, unfortunately, from this point, the rest of that doesn't matter. We managed to get up to quite a high round. Up to round 14. Damn. Okay, so we now have 64. So 6. 36. 36 games we need to win. And then we get the Bailey. "36 games away." Okay, like the first 5 we can generally do without much thought. Let's get the rules early. Whoa, that's huge. That's also huge. Oh my god, that's very, very strong. That was something that was incredibly lucky there, folks. Getting 2 plus 75% chances on 2 different arrows. Wow. All cards must have different alignments. Okay. And all stats must have different. Okay. Must have different alignments. Can do. And must have the same alignment. That's also very, very good. And what will we go with? We'll get another static superstar. Paul Williams says, "Nice." This is actually going very well for me. Okay, we don't have any left arrows, so we'll reroll. We'll reroll again. Wow, that's really bad. I guess we'll just lose this first game then. Oh. Oh, that was surprising. Let's have the same alignment. Then all cards must have the same alignment. Well, we've got 2, and that'll have to do. Actually, our arrows are really good right now, so... Okay, speed has to be the highest stat. Only down arrow cards apply. Well, that's fine. And cards must have different alignments. I think that works out better. I think we'll just take a couple of static superstars now. So all cards must have different alignments. Actually, these aren't great. Nor are those. Okay, we were more than fine. That's not really what I wanted. No, we don't want that one. That one we do want, yes. And that one we don't. And we'll take a modifier. Okay. Alienate it is then. And let's remove some useless cards. So we're going to get rid of British Bulldog. And we will get rid of Carmelo Hayes. So four different 2 toughness. I'm just going to have to play that. There's another 4 different. Which actually works out perfectly. And this one doesn't matter because we won the first 2. And we still won anyway. Bruno Santos says, guys, where else could I get tokens for the Christmas event? Where have you gotten Christmas tokens so far? And I'll tell you the other places you can get it. This one. That's exactly the same as the one we've already got, so we do not need it. So you've only got them from Boom. Have you played all the free games today? All the free things like walk the ropes and such. It gives you a lot of tokens. All cards have the same alignment 2. Power highest 2. All cards have different alignment 4. All cards must have the same alignment. Then it's power. Preet says, hey Grandcat. Hello Preet. Vampire says the event ends in 11 hours as well, so only the free minigames and the gift yesterday and Boom to get them now. Odd ones will drop from draft board, but they're not common. So power has to be the highest stat. Can I actually hope that's enough? Then all cards must have different alignments. Bruno Santos, have you used all 15 of the free redeem codes? There is 15 of them. Paulium says, going to swap devices. Hope that'll help my connection. Farmer says, pretty much now, yeah, because no more at reset. The event will be finished. I hate when it's like 5 matches. Alright, so it's... three different. One speed. One right. Two right. And one strongest. Okay, let's try that then. So 3 different. Then 1 speed. Then 1 right arrow. Followed by 2 right arrows, followed by 1 strongest. And it doesn't matter because we won now anyway. And perfect. 5-0. Largely thanks to the rules that we have. Get myself another static card, and we'll take another cheat. So 2 different, 4 power, and 1 left. So 2 different, 4 power, and 1 left, was that? Yes. Alright, let's try this. Akatuga says, this is my alt, hopefully it should work okay. He says, cool. I assume that's Paul Williams. So now power must be the highest stat, and then it is 1 left. I did win that game there, right? Okay, yep. I think I just need to potentially throw this one, try and get the 1 left match next. Oh, we won that. That works out even better. Okay, we're doing pretty well on this run. So this one is 1 speed, 1 power, then 3 power. Not sure I want to go relying on a prize card at this stage. So I think I'm going to redraw. And again. $225. Oh my god, we barely lost. Okay, we need to re-roll this one. Must have the same alignment. And then this last one is 3 power, which I think we need to re-roll this one as well. Where toughness has to be the highest stat. Reroll match requirement. Good. And 100% stat bonus. Okay. So this one is the boss fight where you have to play your weakest card. Okay, I think we want to reroll all of that. Keep this and reroll these three. Ah, dang. Let's try this. I'm not confident on it. 503,000. Oh, we did. Nice. Okay, so we'll take these two cheats. Ignore match requirement. Wow, that's pretty cool. We'll take a static card. Let's see what the rule is. Oh, no. Yep, we're going to remove that. And we'll take one modifier. Change something to an up arrow. I'm not sure we need or want up arrows. Yeah, I don't think we need that one. Okay, so it's 4 different. 2 toughness. And then 4 same. We need to try and win 2 of these. I think I'm going to use this because I want to keep the reroll. $1.5 million? 2 million. Okay, so we need 2 toughness. I think I'm going to ignore match requirement on this one. And we're also going to use a 25% stat boost. Okay, we won that one easily enough. Then everything needs to have the same. I think we need to re-roll the match requirement here. Power must be the highest stat. That's really, really bad. All right, let's see if that is enough. We're 218,000. Unfortunately not. Well, we had a good run. we're now down to only 25 that we need. Yep, I think we only need 25 now. I mean, what did we start off with? Was it 69 we started, I think? We're now down to 25. Alright, we need to get rid of some cards. This Paul Heyman is not new. Liar. Wow, we've got 6 rare to draft picks. Alright, so we're 25 away from winning. We've been at this for an hour and a half. Wow, that's a really bad deck. They gave us some really, really terrible cards there. Okay, everyone has to have the same alignment. Just going to use this one up. It's me says, did you... Actually, hang on. I remember this user from yesterday. All cards must have the same alignment. Yep, 24 now. We're down to only 24 that we need. Dang. Neither of those were particularly good. Must have different alignments. Alright, we are getting closer. Okay, that plus 50% is good. It's much, much better. So up required. That's cool. We can do that. They must have the same alignment. Akutaga says, be right back. Well, that's Paul. Alright, Paul. I will see you when you return. Okay, that's much better than that one. And the same. Okay, interesting. So only right arrows apply. Alright, well that's what we are going to go with then. Oh, we just barely won. Okay, so that's another 5 down, so we've only got 20 games left to actually win. Oh my god. Why? Guess. Okay, so right to right and up. Vampire says, holy 50 left arrows. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now this one doesn't matter. Okay, that one's at least gives us a bonus for each of the arrows. So 4 different, 1 right, 4 same. Yeah, let's try it. Let's hope that's enough. Okay, worst. We've got a lot of right arrows, I've noticed. Okay, that's much better. Yes. Yes, we will take that one. So, 2 different, 2 right, 4 different, 4 down, 2 down. Oh my god. I can't even bother writing it down. I'm just going to try and remember it. Okay, let's have different alignments. Oh my goodness, we lost the first one. That sucks. Okay, only right arrows. Ooh. Okay, it's easy. Let's have different alignments. Then the last ones are the down arrows. It's 4 down arrows followed by 2 down arrows. Oh my god. So now we need to win both the down arrows ones. Really hoping we only need to win one of those. Okay, we're going to re-roll this one. That's not helpful either. Reroll again? Okay, that works out pretty nicely actually. We've got the 2 right arrows, and then we've got the 2 down arrows. Oh, we just barely won. So 4 the same, 2 different, 1 right. Hmm. 4 the same, 2 different, 1 right. Let's go for it. 4 the same. Dang it. Okay, 2 different. And then 1 right. Ah, that wasn't enough even with that. We are now at 83, which means we are 17 away from winning. That's pretty good. Wow, that's a very, very bad deck. Paul says, back, how are we doing? 17 away from winning. Razor says, sup man. Tom says hi. Razor says, WWE Supercard in WWE. All the cards must have the same alignment. Oops. That's what I meant. We'll take the rules to start us off. So we're only 17 away now. Cards must have different alignments. Oh my goodness, these are all these are all left. Only up applies, that's fine. I thought it was 4 cards, not 3, but that works out even better. We're taking rules again. Oh, that's nice. That is actually pretty nice. So only left, which is fine. We'll use warrior here. Oh, we still barely won. Let's have the same alignment. And only left arrows, that's fine. I could have went with Eo Sky, but it doesn't really matter. We've already won the first 2 games.
Yep, we're going to have to remove that one. Okay, so light up arrows apply. Got there in the end. And must have different alignments. That's fine, because we still won the first two. Okay, that one's pretty good. And we must have different alignments for this one. None of these are particularly amazing, so we'll just redraw. Actually, yeah, that's much, much better. Okay, we'll take the 2 cheats. And the 3 rows. That one does not help. That one's exactly the same as what we've already got. And that one also, unfortunately, does not help. Okay, so power, same, right. Now 3 that are the same. Or 4 that are the same. I think I'm just going to use this one. Ah, we won as well. And then it would be right arrows. Just in case we've got anything better. Static Razor Ramon, and that is terrible. I've never really looked at the booster packs before, I just was curious. So power, right, and then weakest. I think we need to go for that. Just try our best here. Okay, so the next one is Ray Arrow, which we need to reroll this. Let's have different alignments. Perfect. Vampire says, almost there. We are indeed getting closer. And we must play the weakest card. I think I'm going to use this. Okay, we managed to get it. Ooh. I was worried about that one. Okay, reroll match requirement and reroll match requirement. Okay, those are actually really, really useful. So this one is 5 games. So it's power first, different, only up arrow, strongest card, and all cards must be the same. Okay. We only need 10 more games. Only 10. I mean, I could reasonably lose this game, win the first 5 easily, lose that one, and then win the first 5 easily, and then we'd be done. But just for fun, let's try and continue, shall we? I've decided that I no longer mind if I lose this. So, power has to be the highest one. Razor Ramon static card. Pretty good. Starters off. Unfortunately, just not enough. Let's have different alignments. I'm going to redraw that one. Okay, got that one. Only up arrows apply. I'm going to reroll that match requirement. Let's have different alignments. Oh, let's try that. 707. Yes. Now we only need to win one of these last two. Let's play the strongest card, which is our CM Punk currently. Which is just enough to win. Then cards must have the same alignment. Well, thank goodness we won those other games, because we would have lost that one. And that means that we do get to continue on. So we now only need 9 more victories. So strongest card, only left arrows. Let me just check that again. Yep, one of each. Strongest card, left arrow. The Sniper Boy says hi. Hello. Okay, that wasn't enough. So the next one is strongest card again. We're going to give him a plus 10% stat bonus. Bonus. That was dangerous. And now only left arrows apply. We have 2 redraws. Let's see if we get anything better. Let's re-roll the match requirement. Must have the same alignment. That doesn't help. All my things are different. Must play the weakest card. Doesn't help either. Only left arrows is what we had before. Must play weakest card again. Okay, well, in that case, we're going to go ahead and use our 10% stat here. I don't know if that's going to be enough. No, it wasn't. Well, we tried. We used literally everything. Let's see here. Farmer says, just pretend you're fighting Vecna. May make it more fun from now on. Is Vecna from Stranger Things? I've not actually seen Stranger Things. Snowboy says, hi. Hey, it's me, Chris. Hello, Chris. I don't know which Chris you are. I know a few different Chris's. And Paul says, hey, we must be quite close now. Let's check. We need 9 more games. Only 9. We could potentially do it in a single run, or we could very lazily do it in 2 runs. I don't think we got a single static card there. I think we're going to very lazily do it in 2 runs. So everything must have the same. The vampire says, how dare you, cat? Yes, he is from Stranger Things. I thought you should be impressive that I know that he's from Stranger Things, despite having not seen it. I think I should get some bonus points for that. You see, the same thing happened to me with Game of Thrones and with Lost. Everyone told me, oh, you've got to watch Lost, and I never did, and then the ending was really, really disappointing. Then everyone was like, you need to watch Game of Thrones, and I did start watching Game of Thrones in the final season, and, well, it did not work out very well. And now everyone's telling me all about Stranger Things. And I may get around to it eventually. I do have many, many other things that I need to get through. Oh, an auto win. That's pretty cool. How close are we now? Now it should be 8 more games that we need. So all cards must have different alignments. Like up arrows apply, we don't have any. There's one. Paul says, you have done fantastic, mate. I could not have done it without the help of some good friends. So thank you very much, Paul. Thank you, Vampire, and all of the others that have been in the chat that have been helping me. We've been live streaming for 2 hours now. Is I still should watch it. My only experience with Stranger Things is the TMNT crossover. I didn't even know there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover. That is crazy. We'll take a couple of rules here. Each victory brings us closer. Wow, we have 4 left arrows and not a single right. Great. Now we need a left arrow. We're just going to have to go ahead and lose this match. And we'll try and win the next one. Next one is same alignment. Six more games to go. My goodness. 6. Only right arrow apply. Power has to be the highest stat. And everything has to have the same alignment. Well, everything is different here. So we're just going to reroll all of that. Okay, so everything has to have the same alignment for this one. Dang. Let's go with a plus 50% bonus. I hope that's enough. Okay, it was. It was way more than enough. Can't fill up on static superstars now. Alex Gardner says hi. Hello, Alex. We're now down to only 4 more wins that we need. So right arrows, and different. Wow, that was amazing. Next one is also right arrows. And the last one doesn't matter. I have never seen the ability to do this before, where I have all 3 El Grande Americanos. I think I have to just for the joke. I'm screenshotting that. And they lost. Oh my goodness. Alex Arden says, how are you, Grand Cat? Vampire says, Grand Cat is weeping in the fact that he hasn't watched Stranger Things yet, as you can hear his weeps on the stream. Is that what is going on? That is awful, but we will take it over this up arrow. That is equally terrible. Dare say more so. So left, power, and then up. Vampire says you needed El Grande and Axiom in that trio. We had El Grande Americano. He was in the middle, next to Bravo and Rio. But we didn't have Axiom. You are correct. Power needs to be the highest stat. Chat, I wasn't paying attention. Did we win that last game? I really hope we did. I've also forgotten what the next one is. Is it just play your strongest card? I think it might be. Oh, no. Alex says, yeah, you did win your first game. Okay. Okay, wow, that was a nice, easy victory. Does it play your strongest card? No, it's up arrows. Okay. Well, there's your El Grande Americano, Vampire. Let's see how it works out for you. Destroyed. Vampire says, told you, weeping, and now he forgot his names. What do you mean I forgot the names? Oh, I forgot his games. Oh, sorry. Yes. That's because I'm paying attention to the chat. It's your fault. That's horrible. I don't want that. I suppose I'll take over this one. Ooh, plus 5% to up arrows. Yes. Yes, we shall take that. Alex Gordon says, El Grande Americano got slapped by Triple H. He did indeed. It's me, says Yo. I expect no strange things from you. It's me, or it's Met. Let's see here. You were saying some very strange things yesterday's stream. It was a joke. Okay. You say it was a joke, but it was not very funny. If you're going to make a joke, at least make it something hilarious. Vampire says, don't blame me. I'm just saying you're emotional at the moment because of Stranger Things. Can you call me... How do you pronounce that? Tylz? Vampire, do you have any idea how to pronounce Tylz? Tails. Oh, okay, just call me Tyler. Oh, right, it's just short for Tyler. Okay. It's with a Z at the end of it. Alex Arden says, how long has the stream been on for, Grand Cat? 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 9 seconds, apparently. It's been a long stream. Bauer says, I would just call you T. So, how close are we? 2 more games. 2 more wins is all we need. So, different. Only right. Speed. Different, right, speed. Different, right, speed. So different, then right, speed. Dang it. Different. Then it's right, and then speed. Oh my god! That freaking sucks. That surely has to be enough, right? Then we need another right. Then something with high speed. Yeah, I hope that's enough. 502,000? Whew, okay. We did it. Plus 25% and plus 1 redraw. Okay, so weakest card up, and all 4 have to be different. And this is the last one we need. Weakest card, 3 up arrows, and all 4 need to be different. Actually, that's a pretty good... because it gets the plus 50% bonus as well. $470? Yes. Then it needs to be up arrows only, which we are going to re-roll this one. Must have the same alignment. That's not really what I wanted. Power must be the highest stat. Oh my god, no, these are power. That's not great. Okay, we still won. And this one doesn't matter because we've won the first 2. And we have ourselves that freaking Bailey that we needed. And we got a Battle Pass Infinite Rewards as well. That's not helpful. That's also not helpful. There we go. We finally have it. It was not easy, but we did it. We started this stream needing 69 wins, and we've managed to get through them all in 2 hours, 23 minutes. Wow. Before we claim the rest of the rewards, let's go ahead and get our Bailey. going to wait for the chat so I can get a screenshot of this. Preet says, proud of you, Grandcat. Thank you, Preet. Oh my god. And now with this... You deserve it. We got a reset as well. And it's 1-2-3 Kid, Sean Waltman, X-Pac. And then Randy Orton. We'll lock down the 1-2-3 Kid, but we'll get rid of Randy Orton. And there she is. This is the one that has been the problem all this time. I don't think there's any other way about it. I'm not just doing this. Not waiting any further. And this is it, folks. This is now officially changing into the stream where we get that Dave Batista. And now, hopefully, we can do this. Now, hopefully, all we need is one freaking Logan Paul to activate his Frog Splash. And once Logan Paul activates that Frog Splash, we should be able to use the plus charisma here, and that should be enough for us to win this match. And then if we use the super move here, better just make sure that that power is enough. Okay, I need to make sure that we've got enough to win that. Because that's only just registered as horrifying that might not be enough. Okay, it's a 20% chance of the frog splash, so we might not see it happen for a little while. Yeah, it is. It's enough. Yeah. Just needed to check. Alright, Logan Paul, it's all down to you. We just need you to hit that going viral. Oh, Alex Arnold says, Grandcat, check daily login. We get a Triple H card at reset. Really? Interesting. Paul says, congrats. Tyler says, congratulations, happy for you. All that struggling, you can now take a break after this live and not worry about it. It says, can I join the group? Yes, you can. Jordan Scotland, acknowledge cat. Tyler says, I need the name. Can I screenshot it? Sure. Alex Gardner says, you can do it, Grand Cat. I believe. I believe in the Grand Cat. Clap, clap. Tyler says, you're saving the super move, aren't you? I am indeed. Alex says, yeah, the King of Kings can't wait. And Tyler says, I need the name though. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that frog splash to happen. And then we should be able to get this done. Done and dusted. Alex Garner says you need to be in the Discord to join the Grand Cats team. That is exactly correct. In the wise words of Doctor Strange, we are in the end game now. Yeah, Alex Garner says, I hate waiting for superstars to proc. It's annoying. It is. It's very, very irritating. Just repeating the same process over and over again, expecting something different. That is the very definition of insanity. Oh, Jax with complete male tag team. Alex says Battle Pass cards should be 80% until their Battle Pass ends. Tells us my Jimmy Uso static is F1 and need advice to make it stronger. Preet says, why is it not proccing? It's not proccing because I'm live streaming. that's the reason why. If I wasn't live streaming, if I was doing this by myself, it would work first time, guaranteed. But because it knows it has an audience, it's like, oh, you can get mileage out of this by just sitting here and making Grand Cat repeat this over and over again until it goes mildly insane. Farmer says he's not proccing because he has the Vecna curse upon him. So what is Vecna? Is that a demon? Is it a human that turned into something? What is it? Do we even know? There it is. That's what we were waiting for. Logan Paul just needed Grand Cat to ask about Stranger Things. That's all that was required. 920 and 958. That's more than enough. And one last super move. And we got off the powerbomb and Krampus's finisher. And there we go. With that now finally done, we have our 5 gold fusion tokens. Finally, after all of that, that's what we all came here for. And we got number 325 Batista. It should have been under 300, but that one Bailey, that freaking god-awful Super Showdown was the thing holding us back. But we've got it now. We got ourselves that special limited edition campaign complete Batista. Or as the announcers would call him, as he made his way down to the ring, making his way to the ring, the World Heavyweight Champion, Taster. I swear, go back and watch some of those old videos of, particularly SmackDown, when Batista would come down to the ring. They straight up call him Butt Taster. I can hear you guys checking now, just like, that surely can't be right. It 100% is. Then we have the small world's title in the bottom left corner of the thing there. You know, this is how I feel about now. Some of these images are ridiculous with Batista. Just having a little bit of fun here. Movie star Batista. That one's pretty ridiculous. I think I'm going to go with the world title one. And we're using an Axiom to get him up to his final level. There he is, the limited edition Batista. It is finally done. And I think for all intents and purposes, that is me pretty much done with Static Tier, and thank goodness for that. Campaign's done, Boom is done, Super Showdown's done, Leagues are done, Crack the Case is done, Blockbuster's done, Lights Out's done, Tomb Smasher's done, Walk the Ropes is done, Naughty or Nice is done. Oh, I think if we exit out here and go back in, we should have a bunches of punches as well. There we are. I think we will. Oh, Aiden White says I got 324. Alex Garner says movie star Batista is my favorite image. Paul says awesome. It's Tyler says try SummerSlam 1 for a sec. SummerSlam 1? What the hell is that? Vampire says check calendar, cat. It's changed to a flash event at the end of the month. Oh, interesting. And Paul says I've got to run. Thank you for the streams, Grand Cat, and congrats on getting the Bailey and the 5-star. Glad I was here on this journey. Thank you very much, Paul. You were a great, great help from the very beginning. This was a very, very long stream. I was very upset at the beginning of it. I was feeling very frustrated. And I'm so glad that I've got that Batista out of the way now. That was 2 hours and 43 minutes of playing through Super Showdown. It was an hour and a half yesterday. It was a full day of grinding yesterday as well. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these rewards as well. Although 25 credits, there's not an awful lot of great prizes there. We do get our Soul Ruka that we can make into an F2 once we get the second one. Why not, just for fun?
We still have so many cards left to pro. The CM Punks, the Blake Monroes, the Ethan Pages. My goodness. The Psycho Clown. Oh, we can fortify our Chad Gable. It's me, Tyler says, I had a match with you on Wild? Really? I would like to see a screenshot of that. That would be quite cool. Still an awful lot of cards that need to be pro'd that you can see there. We are going to fortify this Advocate Paul Heyman as well. Or as he likes to be known, the Paulrus. He does not like to be known as that. If you call him that in the street, you'll probably get slapped by him. I am the Paulrus. The advocate to the one behind the one in 21 and 1. The special counsel to the tribal chief. And so on and so forth with all of his other ridiculous catchphrases. I think we're going to go ahead and dust some of these things we do not need. Just clear up a bit of space. And there we are. Yes. So there we go. It was a very long and hard-fought stream. Streaming for 2 hours, 47 minutes. But I think that is us now ready to finish up this little live stream. So once again, if you joined me in the stream, thank you very, very much. It was a difficult one, I would say. But I'm glad that we got there in the end. Oh my god, why is it already blurred? Like, I only looked away for it for a second. Sometimes if you do this, it makes it good. Jordan Scotland says, great stream and congrats again. Thank you very much, my friend. For some reason, if you do that, it makes it a little bit happier. I've no idea why. But with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video. And I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody.